T minus 30 seconds. T minus 20 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Magnificent, isn't she? Fully bulletproof, a few little tricks up her sleeve. It's a shame, really. She was meant for you, but she's been reassigned to 009.
Does it do anything?
It tells the time. Oh, one word of warning. The alarm is rather loud, if you know what I mean.
I think I do.
Well, a very good evening to each and every one of you joining me, Miss Belinda Scandal and the very gorgeous Mr. Brandon McCaffrey.
It's 009 now.
009.
009,
yes.
thank you very
You got
much.
left with this Aston Martin.
Oh,
Yes.
it's so stunning, it tells the time, and it even comes with a glitter function.
That's a good trick if you can do it. We've got a marvellous show lined up for you today, everybody. We really, really have. It is non-stop.
It is non-stop.
It is.
It really is. We have so many things prepared for you. We have got Willam on the show.
Willam on the show, everyone.
Yes.
We're talking to the two new presenters of Gaydio's breakfast show. That's Dave and Paris. And if that's not enough...
If it's not enough, oh no, it's not.
Oh, yes, it is.
Hey!
Hey!
She like that one.
I know, the one I really like is it's behind you.
I thought it was Belinda, I was scared. We are talking to some of the new, the new actors of the Panto that's happening at Manchester's
Opera House.
Opera House.
Yes.
Thank you very much, I almost said Palace.
That is, of course, the wonderful cast of Aladdin. We've been with them all. We've had a very long day, everybody.
It's been a very long day.
It's a very long day. But we're still here, nevertheless, to entertain you throughout the evening. So sit back, relax, and enjoy yourself. First up, though, as we did promise, drag legend Willam. We are now joined by top drag icon, and they are joining us here now. Please put your hands together and welcome Willam, everybody. How are you?
I'm good, but I want to address what you just said. I am not a top.
I didn't think for 1 second you could possibly be.
Haven't done it in decades.
I'm grateful, to be honest with you. And welcome to our lovely show. Now, we've got you on because you are bringing one amazing, wonderful play to our lovely, lovely region of Manchester. Perhaps tell us a little bit more about that wonderful play that you're bringing to us.
So Death Drop is a musical mystery whodunit. It's kind of like Clue and Scooby-Doo, but with some music and drag queens and drag kings. It's all queer, all inclusive. Everybody can have a good time. I'm playing Shaza, and she is a washed-up pop star. So I based it on Courtney Act. I'm just kidding. She's my sister, and she played the role before me in the West End before they got shut down for COVID the first time. And I'm like a pop star who is kind of annoying, but also very well dressed. And you know, I just stumble into this magical murder mystery moment, and you'll see what happens if you come see the show.
So, drag for you and drag queens in general, have you noticed a change then since you were on the programme, RuPaul's Drag Race?
Yeah, I have. Raja and I were just talking about it. She made all of her stuff for her season of All Stars, $600. She made every look that she wore on the runway, And back in my day when we were doing Drag Race, that's kind of what queens did. They made most of their stuff, or they borrowed here and there. Now it's a lot of the dress was by them, the nails was by them, the hair was by them. It's like, what did you do, bitch? You know, I found that drag used to be a lot more like rough and tumble, scrape it together, whatever you can do. And now it's a little more finessed. Now that the mainstream has gotten its hands on it, like Drag Race now gives girls money to do their wardrobe before they get to Drag Race. So like, times are changing. Am I mad? No, I'm happy for it. I'm still watching it and I'm entertained. I do a whole podcast about Drag Race called Race Chaser, where we talk about every single episode of Drag Race and break it down and like get the tea and the behind the scenes stuff on it. I host it with Alaska. We say it's the voice of reason and the voice of treason.
What do you say to these people that say that drag is an art form? Do you agree with that?
Bitch, put it in a frame and pay me then. It is. I mean, I sometimes say it's a shark form because sometimes there's poop on your tuck. But, you know, it is like when you put your makeup on, what's the difference between coloring on a piece of paper and coloring on your face? It's still art.
As part of your life, you must be literally going all over the world with your act.
I never thought that I'd be able to see the world when I was a kid, other than like when I went to Epcot. So it's nice that I can like live my dreams and get to do my job, which is my favorite thing to do anyway, which is perform and do drag. So all wins. I love touring.
And you've been a few times to Manchester. Is there any particular places in Manchester that you like to visit when you come down to Manchester?
Yeah, there was a place called Hail Seitan, which was a vegan place. It was like Seitan, like the vegan shit. That was really good. There's a store that's like 4 stories, and it's like different little nooks of stores all over.
I think that's Affleck's Palace.
Yeah, probably. It's like a bunch of staircases and stuff. Yeah. That place is great. You could lose yourself for like an hour or two in there. I love Manchester. It's probably Manchester and Brighton are my favorite cities in England.
Amazing. So we are looking forward to having you on here in Manchester. We are looking forward to seeing you death drop, everybody. The death drop, it's become a very integral part of what seems to be RuPaul's signature moves, shall we say, on the programme. Obviously, you do a few more than them. What would you say is your signature move?
Well, I don't like to get on the floor. My shit's too expensive, so I don't death drop. My signature move is, I'd say, I make people laugh because I usually have a mic in my hand and I'm singing or doing comedy. So, oh wait, I also have a signature move called the popper slap, where we both do poppers and then slap each other in the face.
Amazing. Willam, we wish you the best of luck with this fantastic play that's coming to the Laura. In the meantime, thank you very much for today, Willam. Thank you so much for your time.
Everybody get your tickets at deathdropplay.com.
There we are. The absolute
Do you know what?
Willam,
I think you should do a few of those things. Start with the death drop. Come on.
No, I couldn't possibly.
Oh, she's far too flexible.
Again, my clothes are far too expensive.
Of course, of course.
They are!
I'd well believe it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I tell you, very expensive things. They are. It looks like it's going to be good, that, though, doesn't it?
Well, no, it looks fantastic.
It looks like it could potentially be a riot on stage.
A riot on stage.
Whilst playing Miss Marple. It's my idea of, like, heaven, that, you know.
Absolutely.
Wonderful.
Well, while we move on from Miss Marple, we move on to another show where we'll be flying on a magical carpet as we spoke to the ones about Panto.
All right, then, so here we are now with the fabulous Ceri Dupree, everybody, and you are here in Manchester. How are you?
I'm all right. I'm okay. Thank you very much.
Very busy day?
Yes, we got here at 9 o'clock and had to be in makeup by 10:30. And what time is it now? I don't know.
And how does day drag agree with you?
I don't like it. I don't. I'd rather just do it on the stage and with the right lighting. God knows what, you know. So getting ready I hate it in the daylight.
Never looks the same, does it?
No.
What got you into drag in the first place?
Oh, flaming out. Are you going to hear us with all that lot in the background?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Right, it's a long, boring story, but I'll cut it right down for you. Do you remember a television programme called Heidi High?
Oh, I do, yes.
Just come onto television, I think
Right.
it was about 1982, something like that. And the character Gladys Pugh, I went to a fancy dress party. I hate fancy dress parties, but I went to a fancy dress party and I went as Gladys Pugh. And I won first prize. It was in this nightclub and the DJ was, well gone.
Yeah.
And he called me up and he was a bit mouthy on the microphone, so I grabbed the microphone and I went into Gladys Pugh.
Right.
They all sort of started laughing and I thought, I don't know. And then I started in the clubs, working men's clubs and things in Wales. And I was just in a suit and I just used to put on the Gladys Pugh wig and do Gladys, and because it was Welsh and it was topical, it went really well, so I thought, right, I'll put Shirley Bassey in, so I put her in, and then I put Sue Pollard in, who was also in Heidi High, and then it just sort of went from there, really.
Yeah. Right, here with me today I have, I've got Ozzy Osbourne. No, sorry, Donald Trump, no. Oh. Boris Johnson, no. Joe Pasquale, Ben Nickless, so we'll just go with that one, shall we?
That's me.
It is. Or you're all those other people as well.
I can be, yeah.
Is there any that I've missed, or is there a few we've got going?
There's loads that you've missed, but
Crikey.
I shall be bringing quite a few of them to the show.
So we can expect to see a few of these impressions throughout then?
We will, yeah. There's about, I think, there's a routine where I've got to do 20 impressions in a minute.
20?
Yeah.
Crikey, that's a lot of impressions.
It is. In a minute.
In a minute?
3 seconds an impression, so it's...
Yeah, I'd be well impressed.
Well, you will be.
I will
be,
be.
to be fair. So,
for sure, so you get it right, you're going to be like, yes, what a day.
Yeah.
So, you've obviously been in Panto for quite a while now, as well. You've done quite a few through your career. What keeps bringing you back to it?
The money. It's great.
Getting acting gig.
No, I'm a bit of a Panto geek, to be fair. I love
Fair.
it. Yeah, we start in June, really, starting on the scripts, and this one's been on for 2 years, because obviously we should have done it last year.
Obviously, yeah.
It's just great fun. It's great to do something that entertains the whole family. You got grandma and granddad, mum and dad, auntie, uncles, boys and girls. And it's just finding the right balance of for the comedy side.
Yeah, absolutely.
What works for all of them. So we do a little bit, obviously, of cheeky innuendo, which the kids shouldn't get, but sometimes they do. Not my fault.
Oh, yes.
And then there's the slapstick, stupid humour that the kids absolutely adore.
Obviously.
You can do the kids' matinee show. It's full of schools, and something will really work. But then in the evening, when it's the mums and dads or more adults, it still works. But then the innuendo obviously works a lot better. So yeah.
And here we are then with Aladdin.
Yeah.
Aladdin.
Yes.
Not the Aladdin that you used to be playing, though.
No.
A brand new kind of
a
Aladdin.
brand new, better version of the Aladdin I used
How
to
does it
play.
feel playing a different kind of Aladdin?
Amazing. You know what? Like, when I was playing Aladdin in the West End, I had the best time. I did it for almost 3 years. And, you know, even though it's a different version, it's pantomime, which I also absolutely love. To kind of put those two things together is just amazing. Get me back on that carpet now.
Is the carpet going to fly in this version?
What do you think?
I'm guessing, knowing the production company behind it, it'll be flying, soaring, doing something.
It'll be doing... I'm pretty
flying,
sure it's going to fly.
Free Willing. Is that what they call it?
Is
that the song, yeah? It'd be like a whole new world, won't it?
It is.
Is that song in it?
I'm not... What, the Panto?
No, in the Panto version.
I don't think so.
No. So what songs are you going to be doing then?
You know what?
Does it feel weird playing a different Aladdin, though? You must be, like, ready to, like, go into a whole new world and, like...
It will be. I mean, like... To be honest, I'm just so excited to get back on stage and give it something different, but also keep doing what I love to do, and that's play Aladdin. So whether that's a Panto, that's a West End show, it's a different type of show, whatever it is, it's Aladdin, and it's a childhood like dream of mine to play that role. I remember doing it when I was that big.
Really?
Me and my sister like getting a little carpet out and dancing around and messing around, and just to do it on stage.
Why is it such a good role for you then?
Something about it, I just loved, like, you know, it, like a film with all those songs and stuff that as a kid growing up wanting to perform, sing and act and dance. I just fell in love with it, and I just always wished they'd make it into a musical. And when they did, I just thought, get me on that carpet, I want to be Aladdin. So now, you know, I did it 3 years to come and do it in pantomime. I did Bradford a couple of years ago. Being in Manchester now, I'm a northern lad. Anywhere up north, put me up there, and I'm happy.
Pantos that you do are never the run of the mill, are they? They're always exceeded and heightened.
Yeah, they seem to be really sort of extravagant. I've just been lucky, I suppose, that I've been working with for the last 12 years with Kudos. Well, they're not Kudos now, they're called Crossroad pantomimes now.
Oh, right.
Kudos is finished, and now they're called Crossroads. Not anything to do with the old soap opera, I hasten to add. It's just called The Crossroads. And they're big, extravagant pantomimes.
Yeah.
You know, and obviously this year in Manchester at the Opera House will be great big, because it's Aladdin, which is obviously set in China, and, you know, the Oriental sort of colours and costumes and points and tassels, and you can really go to town.
And a bigger part for the dame as well.
Yeah, and the great thing about Widow Twankey is that she's a washerwoman, or a scrubber, whatever you want to call her, you know, a domestic goddess, and she runs a laundry, you know, and then of course her son Aladdin, you know, finds the magic lamp, and he rubs it, and they're rich. And then of course you've got Widow Twankey, who's the washerwoman, and then when she's rich, and you can really go to town then. I've got 14 costume changes this year.
14?
14, yeah.
Full costume changes?
Full costume changes, yeah.
Because you're renowned for going off stage and coming back on a different costume.
Yeah, well,
Every
I always think that the Dame, that was a tradition, really. It was a tradition for the greats, you know, like John Inman and your Barry Howards and Danny LaRue and all that lot. Every time the Dame goes off and comes back on, it's in a different, it should always be in a different outfit.
Yeah.
Tradition. Some traditions have gone, some traditions stay, you know.
What are you looking forward to most in the show?
It's a magical show, Aladdin. It's got so many great special effects. It's got a great story. It's got a great balance in that we've got some comedy scenes that are standard that go with Aladdin. And then we've got a couple of brand new scenes or routines that we've never done before, which we'll put together in rehearsals and fine tune them. So it's it's one of my favourites. I've done Aladdin more than any other panel.
More than any other.
Yeah.
Crikey.
So it's a good one.
And you do quite a lot of the fairy tale roles anyway, don't you? Because you were Fiyero, weren't you?
I have played Fiyero, yeah.
In Wicked.
Yeah.
15 years.
I know.
It's
Yesterday,
crazy.
was it?
Yesterday, 15 years.
Yeah. Weren't invited to the party, but that's all right.
That's because you were on a magic carpet. That's what it was.
That's what it was.
You were busy with your magic carpet and rubbing your lamp. No, let's rephrase that. So, this is a show for everybody. Stop it now. So this is a show for everybody, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah. Finally, why should people come and watch this particular panto?
Because I'm in it. No. Because, well, it's, like I said, Crossroads pantomimes, they throw everything at it. You will get your money's worth, believe you me, you know. And, of course, it's got a great cast in it, and Ben Nickless, who's been in it for the last couple of years, and Alexandra Bush, she's fabulous, she looks amazing. It'll be great. I've never done a show at the Opera House. I've seen a few shows there, I've seen my sister in shows there, and this, that, the other, so I'm looking forward to that. And I'm looking forward to being at Alec Manchester. It's lovely. I've been here many times over the years. I've worked at the clubs and cabarets here for years. I just wish it was longer than 3 weeks.
And hopefully we'll see you December the 11th.
Obviously. December, right? Remember that, December the 11th?
Yeah, come and see us.
Indeed.
Yay.
Saturday, the 11th of December, running through to the Sunday, the 2nd of January, 2022. How does that weird? Wow.
2020 was a thing.
No,
I tried to forget
it went very fast past me.
It did.
It did.
It did.
But 2021's been an alright year, hasn't it?
It's not been too bad.
It's not been too bad
I
at
know
all.
I started working with you.
I know.
Worst year of my life. Take me back to 2020.
Exactly. I tell you what, you know, if you're not feeling content working with me, let me tell you now, I have a lady that can help you get your mojo back.
Oh.
Do you see what I did there? Let's have a look at this week's instalment of A Minute of Mojo.
Hello, it's Jo Britton, your personal performance coach here, on a mission to boost your mojo with another Minute of Mojo. Here is this week's tip. If you've been feeling a bit low in mood or energy at the moment, then laughter really is your best medicine. And I know we don't feel like we've had very much to laugh about recently, but when we have a laugh, what happens is it activates and triggers two neurotransmitters in the brain, dopamine and serotonin, and these are also known to be mood boosting and mood enhancing hormones. And at the same time, what we are also doing when we have a laugh is lower levels of adrenaline and cortisol, which are kind of like the stress and anxiety hormones. So having a right good belly laugh actually is like giving yourself a natural painkiller. So what can you do? Google a funny video or watch something hilarious on YouTube. Watch a bit of comedy, read a joke book, have a laugh with a good friend. All simple things that you can do every single day. I will be back with you next time for another Minute of Mojo.
So there you go, see, I'm helping you get your mojo back and everything and
I
all
feel more
sorts.
cheerful now.
Hey, you feel laughter.
Laughter.
Laughter, I tell you what.
I laugh at myself every day.
Yeah, well, that's because you've got a mirror. Now, listen, we were going to get you to do a little thing for us, weren't we? And I've just remembered that we're going to try and get you to do it.
Crikey.
Now, Ben Nickless
Yes.
was saying that he can do 20 impressions in a minute. Now, you, according to your TikTok,
According to my
can
TikTok,
do impressions.
I can do a
So,
couple.
I thought what we'd do is see how many impressions you could do in 1 minute. Now, I'll time this.
Okay.
All right, then.
All right, okay.
I'm going to have to reach for the phone. I'm going to get told off by the director now. Here we go. Right.
Just answering a text.
I'm not. I'm answering my No. Right. Okay. Hold on. Here we go.
It's on your
I
clock.
know. I couldn't find it.
That's the name.
Right. Are you ready? You've got a minute.
Okay.
And we'll see how many you do. Your time starts. Actually, let's count it down instead. It'd be better, won't it? Yes, let's count it down. Right, you ready?
You've got 1 minute 40.
Well, you shouldn't be looking at my phone, should you? On your marks, get set, go.
Hey, it's me, Mickey. First little hobbit says, first little. How? Stutch. Sort of a mixture of the two, I don't care, I'm counting it's three. It's three. Well, hello everybody, it's me, Belinda Scandal. Who we got? Give me some names, quickly.
I don't know who you do. Did you do Goofy?
He does any falls?
Did you do Boris Johnson?
What's it he says? What's it he says? I do.
All right, go on.
What's it he says?
This is very bad airtime now.
What's he say?
You're supposed to have all these.
Wally.
13.
I'm not an impressionist.
12, 11, 10.
Num.
7, 6.
One last
4,
one, go.
3, 2, 1. Well, that was.
I have asked for a fair repetition.
No, you've done now. That was what we call pathetic.
All right, 1 minute here. I don't claim myself to be an impressionist. I'm original.
You're making me want to go on holiday now. You really, really are.
Well, I'm original.
Because you've said that, thank God. Because you've said that, I'm going to bring him on now. Our guest in studio today is all the way from the Travel Counsellors. This is Mr. Gary Manners. How are you?
Hello.
Welcome
nice to be
back.
back. Thank you.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Are we all able to go on holiday?
Yes, things are moving again.
Come on.
Yeah, people are flying, the airports are getting busy again.
Lovely.
So, and the phones are ringing with bookings, which is absolutely amazing.
That is amazing.
After 18 months of nothing, it is great to see things moving again.
Where can we go?
So, just opened this week is the Maldives. Once again.
Lovely.
The Caribbean, we've got all of Europe now open.
Yeah.
And then we've got the USA following in November.
We can go to the USA again?
Yep.
November.
We're just waiting for the date.
How many impressions you can do
So
for
the
us.
USA
See if you
is
give
on
me
its way.
characters. This would have went better.
No.
So New York, Florida, they're all coming back.
That's amazing.
Fantastic.
What about a bit nearer to us here?
Nearer to home, well, what I was looking at before I came to the studio this evening, I got some hot off the press last minute bookings for your Manchester viewers today, going this weekend. So do you want me to,
go for it.
give you an idea? So these holidays I've just sourced right now, so these are to go this weekend. So starting with Gran Canaria, we all love Gran Canaria, flying from Manchester on Saturday for a week, including your baggage, your transfers, staying in Playa del Ingles, which is always a favourite with everyone. Jacaranda Beach Apartment, $499 per person. Greenfield Apart Hotel Bed and Breakfast, $465. Don Miguel, $465. And the Neptuno coming in at $625.
Well, I like the Neptuno.
Yeah, so
nice
it's right near Jumbo.
Yeah.
So really close for the Jumbo Centre, the beach and everything. Benidorm, short walk from the old town and the bars. The Apart Hotel Tiralto at $465. And then the Prezo 10 Apartments, $495 for a week. So you're right in the old town in Benidorm. The beach is just down the bottom there. You've got all the bars and the square and everything, the little tapas restaurants. So they're all waiting for everyone. And then finally, my bargain of the week is Mallorca. Mallorca, they're still having fantastic weather out there. The Aquasol in Palma Nova, £326 for a week, everything, all included there. The Samos Hotel in Magaluf, $375 bed and breakfast. And the Sol Barbados. These are all 4 stars, $445.
Do you know, I have to say, don't interrupt, but my favourite holidays as a kid were at the Sol Hotels.
Yeah.
Oh, there was a
They're still
lovely one in
going.
Mallorca called the Sol Guadalupe.
Guadalupe Sol, yeah.
And that's where I did my
Yeah.
first.
Why was it your favourite?
Because they let me entertain. I was with this lovely entertainer.
We don't get it here,
And she
so
let
we
me
might as well let you do it somewhere.
You're going to get a slap because you're a little Northern Irish face.
But it's great to get things moving again.
Yes.
People are booking. They've simplified the testing requirements, so
Yes.
we've only got to do the test coming back.
So it's not
2
costing
days
as much
before.
either then?
So the prices are going down as well, so it's a lot simpler. And it is making the market move quicker. And then, of course, a few more weeks of weather that we've had this week.
Yeah. And everybody wants to go abroad.
We will be getting lots of bookings. So these are cracking bargains, though, and these are straight off the press tonight.
That's amazing. What else have you got for us today then to talk about?
So I'm thinking also about places like Santorini and Corfu.
Have you ever been to Santorini? Oh my God.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
The weather's still great out there for maybe a few more weeks.
Brilliant.
So that seems to be a hot destination at the minute. Obviously Mykonos as well.
Yeah.
But the prices are a bit higher. And then Corfu.
That's because Pride's over. They're all
Yeah,
in Mykonos
Crete as
now.
well. All of the Greek islands are selling amazingly. So lots more on offer. The cruises, they're still, still out there for 22, 23. So lots of ideas.
It all sounds really, really good, doesn't it?
I'm
quite excited by it.
Get your passports and get packing,
I have to say, I
everyone.
came home yesterday and the husband Winston, he was sat upright in bed, which is good, and he was trawling through Tinterweb and he was looking for holidays and everything because I think it's got to everybody now, hasn't it? Everybody's thought
there's that change in the weather, and everyone starts.
and we are
thinking,
going the right way now, where we can think that we can have a holiday without coming back COVID-ridden.
Yeah.
Aren't we?
That's
So it's
That's
going the
it.
right way.
Yeah, I suppose especially after now that more and more places are not stopping, we're saying you don't have to get a test as long as you're doubly vaccinated.
Because that was beginning to get expensive, wasn't it?
Well, it was. A family of 4 were getting on £400 on top of your holiday, you know. So it's a lot of money for people, and things are moving on. So it's all going in the right direction.
Does that mean we're now seeing the demise of the staycation now?
No, the UK staycations is still selling really well.
Oh, brilliant.
Still selling really well. The UK's, we've not seen anything like this ever.
No.
And I think people have realised what a fantastic country we've got. A friend of mine's just recently come back from doing an Irish tour.
Oh, lovely.
Absolutely loved it. So
Slip it into every
it's all on our
episode.
doorstep still. So we've now got the choice of both. Either stay at home, go abroad, whatever you want to do now.
Sounds really good.
But looking forward to next year, we've got all the family bookings, we've got all the summer holidays coming up. So very, very much a positive vibe at the moment.
Where do you fancy coming?
I'd like to go anywhere. Well, you know what? I mean, by the sounds of it, I'm off to Magaluf next week.
Yeah.
By the sounds of it, I'm off to Mallorca. Saturday, I'll see you there.
And
It
get
does
there.
all sound nice, doesn't it?
Imagine just going on Saturday, just saying, right, we're going to book. Ring Gary, we'll get it all sorted.
Well, of course, because we can get it through here. We always forget about that. We talk about all these holidays, but really should be going on to you. Tell everybody your number.
Yeah, my number, Gary at Travel Counsellors, 0161 826 7430. Really look forward to hearing from you all. Any questions you've got, just let me know.
Fantastic. Well, thank you very much, Gary.
I'm really excited.
So am I. Well, from one bit of weather to another.
Yeah. All right then. Let's do that then. Okay, so let's check out what we're doing here. It's you. You're right now.
Next up, we have Dave and Paris are here to talk to us about their new breakfast show on Gaydio.
Well, everybody, there is a wonderful radio station that I'm sure you've heard lots and lots about. It is called Gaydio, and it is with you every single day of the week, and it is fantastic. But they are changing things up at the moment with their breakfast show. And to join us, please welcome their 2 brand new hosts. Welcome.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you? How is it changing, and are you excited?
We are so excited. It's a brand new show, Gaydio Breakfast, with Paris and Dave. Paris Monroe.
Dave Cooper.
Right here. We're super excited. We've been doing heaps of prep this week. Lots of guests planned. Lots of funny features as well.
It's going to be a really fully packed show next week.
Jam-packed.
Lots happening.
Yeah. Full to the
So, how is it changing then?
Well, it went from like a double head to a single head, back to a double head now. Steam was doing it before. And
Yeah, there's been a few incarnations of the breakfast show. So it's kicked off with much loved Chris and Emma, who did it for a time, and then that followed on with Jessie and Matt. And then after Jessie and Matt left the breakfast show, it was Emma and Dean.
That's
Emma
right.
Goswell, that's another long-time Gaydio royalty. I would call her
She's
Gaydio
like
royalty.
Yeah, she's part of the furniture now.
Absolutely. And then Emma left for a couple of reasons, and it was the last year and a bit, especially through lockdown, Dean McCulloch, who has recently
Well,
left
us
to go to
Northern
Radio
Irish,
1.
we are pretty great. What can
You
we
are
say? We're pretty great.
It's a fair comment.
No, you really can't, not with this accent.
So he's started a cracking career at Radio 1, and here we are to fill his boots.
Yeah.
So, what do you two think you're going to bring to the show that's different to what everyone else has brought?
The brains, the beauty, everything, and then there's just me.
Just you, right? That was all you. And what about Dave?
That's what I was going to say, to be honest with you. No, we are... Do you know what? It's a brand new show. We are... The great thing about breakfast shows that I've learned since starting out in radio is that it's completely different according to the people. And the best thing about coming in to do this show is that we just get to be us.
Yeah.
And just have fun, get the guests on that we want to talk to, that we think that you want to hear, who's got something to say, and just talk about what's happening in the world. People want to wake up and hear what's going on, and we're going to do that in our way. So when you ask what's going to be different, that's what's going to be different for a start. It's just going to be us. People won't have heard us do a show together before. We haven't done a show together before as well, so we're super excited because everyone's going to go on this journey with us as well, and see how we develop, how the show develops, and it's as much as everybody's show as it is ours. So we're just super excited.
And which
Gaydio's a little bit split up at the moment, isn't it? Because it's got Manchester and it's got its national. Your breakfast show will be the national, the main one, the important one, will it?
That's right. Yeah, Gaydio's a network, so there obviously is the service that goes out across the UK. But then we have local content for Manchester, which is where Gaydio started, and as well for the southwest, so Brighton and Hove.
We're looking forward to tuning in because we normally get here fairly early as well, don't we?
I'm always here at 4:30 in the morning.
Yeah. Well, we are. That's just a party. But anyway, we look forward to tuning in and listening to you guys from your lovely blue studio over there to our lovely purple and pink studio here. The best of luck with it, and we hope it goes swimmingly well for the pair of you.
Thank you so much.
We can't wait.
Thanks very much, guys.
Thank you. Mwah.
Great, lovely.
Ag cut. Lovely. Cheers, guys.
Beautiful. Thank you, guys.
Thank
That's what you call editing experience, ladies and gentlemen. She's incredible.
Thank you. There we go. So we've got, well, whether or not, or whether it is.
Whether
it's
it
turning
is
out to be quite
to be or
eventful.
not to be.
I've had a very long day and I'm very, very tired, everybody. But I'm here for each and every one of you. Thanks for the comments that you've been sending in so far. One man that gets more comments than all of us here when we get it in the office, everybody.
Yeah.
When we get it in the office, the mailbag is full
To the brim.
to the rim for the one and only Mr. Paul Rudd. Check out his weather.
Hello my lovely weather watchers and welcome to this week's weather forecast with me, Paul Rudd. And I'm here in my garden this week. It's looking okay today, but for the rest of this week it's cooler and wetter conditions. Let's take a look at this week's weather details. Here they come. Thursday is looking sunny and cloudy with rain with the temperatures of 16 degrees. Friday is also sunny and cloudy with rain with the temperatures of 17 degrees. And as we head into the weekend right now, Saturday is looking sunny and cloudy with rain with the temperatures of 16 degrees. And Sunday, not looking good as well, sunny and cloudy with rain with the temperatures of 17 degrees. So get those nice warm coats on, get your hats on and get your umbrellas up for this week's weather. And now it's time to hand over back to the studio for this week's amazing episode of Your Manchester.
Do you know what? He's got a spoonful of sugar, that man. A spoonful of sugar.
I think that I'm losing the plot, mate. Everything's making.
Have you had a good show then?
Everything's making me. I've had a good day. We had a full day.
I've had a fantastic
We've
day.
got to tell you all, for today's episode, we have been filming since 11:30 in the morning.
Yes.
Everybody, since 11:30 in the morning, which is when I met up with Willam and his mask. And I was having to go at him because he was wearing the mask because he hadn't shaved. And now it's got to this time at night, and I'm the one that needs to have a shave. Everybody, it's bizarre, isn't it?
5 o'clock scandal.
I like that one. Anyway, right. So anyway, we've got a marvellous show lined up for you next week, everybody. Make sure you come and check it out. Don't forget, though, while I'm thinking on, if you enjoy our dulcet, beautiful tones, you can check us out on the podcast, everybody.
Yes.
That's right. We've got an audio version of this. It's available on all the audio channels that you can think of, everybody. Just think of one. Think of one now.
Spotify.
Yes, think of another one.
Apple Music.
Yes, we have. Yeah, think of another one. Very good.
Google Music.
Yes, it is. Yes, indeed. It's there every week, everybody, from the weekend, taking you right through and telling you exactly what's going on here in Manchester. This is the programme where the city comes to talk, everybody. So make sure you tell all your friends about this beautiful programme simply known as
Your Manchester.